In today's video, we'll be taking part in 8 minigames leading up to one final game. In each game we can earn points which will give us ice blocks for the last game, where we will build our own ice boat track to see if I have enough ice blocks and skill to make it to the end. There, if I make it, I win. So let's get right into the first game. This minigame will be about my talent and skill in archery. I will get a bow and 3 arrows, so 3 attempts. I need to shoot this target from the green dot, and the closer I get to the middle, the higher score I'll get. The scores indicate points. Okay, let's take my first shot. Make sure I'm lining it up. I missed. Okay, that's not a very good start. Already taken one shot and got 0 points. Let's go again. That time I got orange, which is 16 ice blocks. And then again, I got blue, which is 12 ice blocks. Together that's 28 ice. I'll go and place those down. At first, I'm just going to make my starter route, and we'll make it wider later on. I'm going to get it. We need to go round that pillar before we can go there. So I'm going to make it go this way. With that complete, we'll move on to the next game, which is about clutching with different items. I have a chest of these 5 items. I get 1 attempt to each item to land in the middle there, using the item to stop my full damage. If I take any full damage, I lose. So let's get to the first item. First up is the water bucket. This is by far the easiest. So if I land in the middle, I should be able to get this. No. I failed the easiest one. Hopefully I do better in the rest. Since I failed that, we're going to have to move to Twisted Vines, not yet winning any points. Okay, I passed that one. That means we've got 10 points for the end. Next up is the cobweb. This one should be about the same difficulty as the vines. Let's land in the middle. I failed that, so we're going to have to go back to the top and use the next one. So now we're on the slime block. This one's a bit harder than the rest, because the rest you can place while you're inside the block. This one you need to place before you reach the point. Okay, I failed that, so we're on to the last one with only 10 points. Last up, the honey block. I'll try and land on this. I failed that. In that whole thing, we only got 10 ice for the end. Okay, we'll place these down at the end. I'm gonna go a little bit away from the pillar because I don't want to make the corner too tight. Alright, on to the next activity. Now that we've finished that, this one involves wind charges. You can use these to boost yourself into the air. I need to boost myself over this wall and try and hit one of these targets with the wind burst. Let's go to the first attempt. We get 5 attempts using 10 wind charges. The first one, let's go. Okay, we've got the hardest target in the first one, which will give us 15 points already. That's another 10 points, 40 points, which is way more than the other 2 events. Let's go and place those blocks. Alright, we'll place these. I'm going to go in fast. I'm going to increase speed of this so it doesn't take so long for you. Now that we've finished that, we're going on to the crossbow test. This one involves a lot of accuracy and fireworks. If you can load fireworks into a crossbow by holding it in your offhand. So we're going to use that to do this activity. We don't actually know how much each target is worth, so we'll only find out after we finish our activity how much we won. So let's get started. We can start as soon as I get on the first activity fail. There we go. Nope. Did I get any? No. Does this even work? Maybe I just have really bad aim. It does work. I don't know how I messed that up, but I guess that's no ice blocks. I'm not going to count any points for this, but did that not hit the target? How is that not counting? But whatever, I don't know. Okay, the next one is a crafting challenge. I need to use my crafting skills to make as many iron tools as I can before the TNT minecart can reach the end here. That timer went a lot too fast and blew up before I could even before I can even start mining with stone. So we've got another timer. We have until the sheep eat this block of grass. A firework will launch off in this dispenser, and that's as long as we have. Okay, let's start it. Let's go. One log. Nothing's happened yet. He ate the other grass block. That's lucky for us. And we need a stone pickaxe. 1, 2, 3, put this in. Put this in the furnace to start cooking that. The sheep didn't seem to want to eat the grass, and I've got a full set of tools, so there's nothing else I can make, so I guess I won that challenge. That will be 10 points per tool. That's 50 points. We've got 50 ice to place, so I'm going to do this in creative mode, because if I do it in survival, I won't be able to go downwards. So let's go. That's all we can place. We'll go to the next activity. Okay, now we have new rockets that don't kill me. And move on to the third hoop. Can I do this? Okay, 3 out of 6 hoops. Go now. Perfect! We've done all 6 hoops and got 60 blocks. I've extended the course so it's a little bit easier to drive on. And now we need to go to the next activity. Now we've done the nitro on the parkour race. For the race, every 20 points for each section. There's 3 sections altogether. So I can get 60 points if I do it perfect. And if I fall off at all or die anyway, then I lose all the points that I haven't claimed. I lose that section. I still get the points for the last sections. Okay, we'll get started. Okay, here's the problem. There's skeletons placed on the course, so I can get shot off if I don't move fast enough. We got past that one. We're at the next section, trying to avoid them. Okay, we're safe for a second. We've done 20 points, and now we can go into the next section. They're going to get harder and harder. The last section being very hard, with hard jumps and getting shot at. Seem to make it through those 2 sections very fast. That's 40 points already. Okay. Okay. One last jump. Got it. If I make the eyes, the slime jump even. Need to do this. Okay, I failed the last section. That means I got 40 points on this and 40 more ice blocks. Okay, now we can place the ice. I want to make this turn easier because I'm not very good at ice boat racing, and we need to extend the last section. We still need a lot more blocks, which means I'm going to have to take a risk on the last competition. That's because in this competition, I had to go in a fighting arena, and I can win, potentially, unlimited points. I'll explain the rules. So, I have to fight whatever I choose in this arena. I have a list of mobs, all with their point values for how much ice I'll get. But my tools come at a cost too. So I lose massive amounts of points for each upgrade I want to make. So I had to think about this, and I'll come back when I made a decision. Okay, I've decided. For my points, I spent it on a diamond chestplate, a diamond sword, a golden apple, and a shield, which cost me 65 points. But I'll be fighting 6 mobs worth 20 points each. That'll give me 180 points. So if I manage to beat all these monsters, I'll get 115 blocks of ice. The mobs I chose were pillagers. 8 of them. I chose this because I thought they might be able to shoot each other when they're trying to kill me. Start as soon as I switch to survival mode. 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm already on low health somehow. I might have miscalculated this. Oh no. I got one hit. I'm sorry, dead. He's dead. Eat. Okay, I managed to eat. Now I've got healing effect for a few seconds. If I get that one, if I can kill him, I'll be really good. I'm getting quite low. Need to be careful now. If I line them up, they'll shoot each other a lot. Hopefully. Yes. Perfect. Oh, they got each other. He's been hit. 2 hearts. I think that's 2 shots and I'll die. Line it up. Yes. Let him get hit. This thing like this, I think I'll be left with one guy. Who I'll have to kill myself. One more shot. That's nice. That's it. Yes! I won 115 points by taking out all those guys. So we'll place that and do the final competition. I got my 115 blocks and I'll place these where I want. I only have 3 attempts to beat this course. 3 lives. So we'll get to the first one. Okay, you just go around this corner. And we can make it quite fast into there. If we can get out of here, alright, then we need to make it around this corner. No! One life's gone. Alright, that's fine. We still have 2 more. Second life. Still around this corner again. Make it go fast into here. Hopefully it lets me up again. It does. Slower here. Yeah, that corner status. Boost. I might make it. I made it! 2 tries. Don't even need my 3rd life. And we can claim the minigame trophy.